STPI, creating India's IT future. Single window clearance, Datacom services, incubation services, 52 centers across India, regional development, substantial contribution to GDP, foreign exchange earnings. Information technology has played a key role in India's growth story. In the last 2 decades, the Indian information technology and information technology-enabled service industry has contributed significantly to the growth of the Indian economy in terms of GDP, foreign exchange earnings, and employment generation. A large part of this growth is dependent on the outsourcing or offshoring services provided by the Indian IT companies. This growth has been enabled by a supportive fiscal and regulatory environment provided by the Indian government.
For last 2 decades, STPI has been serving the IT exporters through its unique single window clearance system. Speedy approvals by STPI coupled with other promotional services to the IT industry have attracted a number of entrepreneurs to venture into IT arena. Many of such entrepreneurs have established themselves as global IT majors. We are now regarded as most preferred IT destination. The IT industry in the country has matured enough to venture into R&D and IPR development. A need is also being felt to disperse the IT industry to smaller towns for balanced regional growth. In this regard, government is taking number of initiatives, and STPI is set to play a vital role to take the industry to the next level during this decade.
Software Technology Parks of India, through administration of Software Technology Park and Electronic Hardware Technology Park schemes and provisioning of high-speed data communication to the software exporters, has played a seminal role in the phenomenal growth of the IT and ITES sector in India.
STPI has played a very stellar role in promoting the IT and ITS industry in the last 2 decades. This was a very unique model. A government organization which worked in partnership with industry, helped entrepreneurs and brought industry where this market wasn't existing, and it created one. As a single point clearance, STPI ensured that businessmen could focus on their work in getting and delivering to their customers, whereas all the procedural issues were taken care of STPI. STPI has a big role in the years ahead. Today, entrepreneurship is booming once again, but this is a new kind of entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs who are focusing on products, entrepreneurs who are leveraging internet and mobile, entrepreneurs who are going to develop products in a very short time and address both domestic and international markets. We need to go to tier 2, tier 3 cities. Today, 90% of the work happens in large cities, but entrepreneurship is spawning all across. In this phase, STPI once again is expected to set up incubator centers, ensure that there is a single point clearance, and help simplify the complex processes that we sometimes get into. We look forward to STPI being remembered after a decade again for having promoted young and new emerging companies. All the best, STPI.
Apart from the statutory, promotional and datacom services, STPI has been providing incubation facilities for software exporters, especially to small and medium entrepreneurs and startup units. STPI has also helped in proliferation of private IT parks across the country, which in turn has contributed to the growth of the Indian IT industry. The software exports have had an exponential growth in the last decade and is expected to grow at a steady rate in the coming years also. The IT industry has contributed substantially to the country's GDP and foreign exchange reserves. Direct employment in IT and ITES have shown a rising trend even during the recession period. Favorable government policies have also led to a multiplier effect for IT startups in India. Today, India has built a clear competitive edge over other players in the global IT and ITES industry and earned a reputation as an information technology superpower.
STPI played a very seminal role in development of the software export industry from India. This was pre-liberalization time, and during that time